Schroth method. So ano naman ito? Is it new or matagal na siyang
This is
management?
actually a very old management from Germany by Katharina Schroth. Basically, ang tina-target talaga nila, it's more, nung time na yun sa Germany, it's more of the very severe curves or severe curves, and they try to improve the breathing process. So it deals a lot with breathing, proper correction ng posture, and then finding the best possible alignment of the spine.
So it doesn't matter. Like, so if for example, someone who's not really a sports person, like actively playing sports, he can or she can be a good sports physical therapist.
Yes, because so in UP Physical Therapy Clinic, we actually have student interns. So we always tell them it's not automatic that you need to be an athlete to become a sports physical therapist. It's an advantage, definitely. But as long as you have interest in biomechanics, in sports, the main thing is you're interested with what's happening in that specific sport. That could already give you a good advantage.
Effects of the risk of IV disc damage after prolonged space flight. So what is this all about?
Well, the problem is that there's a high percentage of astronauts developing low back pain and herniated discs. Now, NASA is really concerned because if we have a mission to Mars, which will take 6 months to reach Mars, and then the astronauts develop a herniated disc, now they're incapacitated. You cannot bring them back.
Right.
So these are parts of the human factors to make sure that we have healthy astronauts.
Aside from asking your friends about it and going with your friends, were there other things that you were looking for in that agency that made you want to choose that agency?
Of course, I did a lot of research on whether they are a reliable company here in the US. I researched what types of sponsorship there are going to provide me, and the mentorship, the timeline, and how much success rate they have in deploying physical therapists here in the US.
What is intellectual property?
All right. So intellectual property is the product of the human mind. Okay. So anything that we think about solving a problem, okay, and then we create from that intellect. So essentially, it is the product, of the human mind.
So that they can at least help their loved ones in managing and dealing with symptoms of dementia.
There are two things that they need to know. First is Alzheimer's or dementia. It's just going to get bad. It's just going to get worse. Okay, there's no treatment for it. There's no. It's called irreversible. A disease. But here's the thing: the disease itself may be irreversible. But what you can do is learn how to educate yourself. Until there's a cure, there's a care.
Could you describe to us what PPTA is?
Yeah, surely. So Philippine Physical Therapy Association is the accredited professional organization for Filipino physical therapists. It's a non-profit, non-stock organization. So we don't receive any subsidies coming from the government as what other PTs are thinking.
What do you like about pediatric physical therapy?
Yun nga. First is because I'm so fond of kids. Sobrang mahilig ako sa mga bata. At feeling ko nakakabata kapag kasama mo ay mga bata. So, yun. And para kang nakikipaglaro during session. So, sobrang fun nung mga sessions ko with the kids. And nakakatuwa, very fulfilling yung role as a pediatric physical therapist. Once nag-start na yung bata na gumapang, maglakad, tumakbo. So, ayun, very fulfilling siya.